Hi everyone, I'm so excited about this. I'm Chef Alina Z and we just made an amazing birthday cake without any butter, without any flour, and without any sugar. Mind-blowing. And it has a pitaya icing on top. I mean, how pretty is that? If you want to know how we made it, check out this video. Hello everyone, I'm Chef Alina Z and today we're gonna make an almost impossible cake. It has no butter, no sugar, and no flour. And I will show you how yes you can make a birthday cake that actually will taste good and it will make you feel better after you eat it versus if you ate regular birthday cake and had brain fog and you were tired because all that sugar gave you sugar high and sugar low. This is not gonna happen here. So I'm gonna tell you how we're gonna make it. We're gonna use two types of flour that we're gonna make ourselves. Well, we made it ourselves and you can either buy it in the store, make it yourself. Ground almonds into flour, ground oats into flour. We have cashew butter, we have monk fruit sugar, we have vanilla, salt, 2 eggs, almond milk, and baking powder, and coconut oil. So let's get started. First, we're gonna melt our butter. This is cashew and coconut butter, and I need to melt it. What I'm gonna do is put it in this ramekin right into the oven so it will melt it. That way I will have the ramekin coated. Now I'm doing it for a single serving on purpose because this way it's portion controlled, but of course you can make bigger cakes and we have a small oven here, so it's gonna just work double. They're gonna be double the benefits of it. So warm it up just to melt the butter. And while the butter is melting, we're gonna mix the rest of the ingredients. First, we're going to mix the dry ingredients in this bowl. So we have the Lakanto sugar, and the reason why we use it, it's monk fruit sugar. And we are going to mix it in with the flours that won't raise the blood sugar. Lakanto, the monk fruit sugar, is not gonna affect the blood sugar. And so it's almost keto, actually, because, and I'm saying almost because we are using oat flour. And the reason why I'm using oat flour, it has a lot of fiber, and together with the almond flour, it will create more of a neutral flavor of a birthday cake versus if you use just one flour or another. I like mixing the two. So we're gonna mix them up like this, then add some baking powder, mix it up well. And then we're gonna mix our wet ingredients. And here is the trick. Always mix all the wet ingredients in the bigger bowl, because then you will put the dry ingredients into this bowl and all you have to do is lightly rinse the bowl that had dry ingredients. So less washing dishes time. And I'm using eggs from heirloom chickens. Check out how bright they are. They're bright orange. And the chickens have been out in the grass, in the farm, having a good life. So the eggs are super nutritious. Whisk it very lightly. We're gonna add some milk. I'm using almond milk. You can use any plant-based milk you want or not plant-based. Vanilla. And I'm gonna put salt in here because why not? Then we're gonna add coconut oil. I love the little pouches because you can measure already in it. It's a tablespoon. So we're gonna put it right in here. And by the time we're done, I think our butter is already melted. So how easy is that? Just have to be careful because hot. And this butter is made with coconut and cashew. I'm not gonna put it directly into the egg mixture because I don't want them to cook the egg before we get to cook the cake. So we're gonna mix the flour and the sugar mixture in here. And you know, don't be scared of making a cake. It's just mixing stuff. You know, the cake is being baked in the oven, but you're just mixing stuff. And if you're mixing good stuff, then it's gonna be good cake. And if you follow these directions and these measurements, it's gonna be good. Okay. See, we can make a batter. Oh, careful, still hot. Without the regular egg, without the regular sugar or flour or butter. And this butter is 0 cholesterol, so it's technically not butter. You know, just melted cashews and coconut. So we know how to go around the system. Okay, now we're gonna actually take the ramekin back because we're baking it in ramekin. And we are going to bake it in that. So we have portion control. If you have more people, then obviously either make more ramekins available or put it in the spring form pan. It's okay to make a mess. We'll clean it up. Okay, still hot. And now we're gonna bake it at 325 for about 40 minutes. We want to make sure that when we put the toothpick in it, it comes out dry. That's how we know that it's done. And off it goes. Now, while the cake is cooking, we're gonna make a little bit of the icing, and I'm using monk fruit sweetener. It's a powdered sweetener. I'm gonna put a little bit of our almond milk, just a touch. And this is pitaya dragon fruit freeze-dried powder. I know, it's so cool. It's a healthier version of food coloring. And we're just gonna mix it up. Just like that, look. So you can do pink for if it's a girl's birthday, or for a boy, you can do a blue spirulina icing. Just put a little blue spirulina powder. Or if you want to do purple, that's cool. Or if a girl wants blue, it's fine. And if a guy wants pink, it's fine too. You don't have to go with the traditional. But this is a little bit of the icing. I don't want to put too much, but it's exactly up to you how much icing you want to use. And then once the cake is done and cools down, we can dress it up. Okay, so let's see how the cake turned out. We want to make sure that when we insert the toothpick, it comes out dry. So it comes out dry. It's good. And now we're gonna let it cool down before we ice it. All right, so the cake is cool enough to ice, and we are good to go with this one. How easy is that? It literally takes just minutes, but look how pretty. Oh my God. If it wasn't a sugar-free cake, I would do sprinkles, but we're making something without any sugar, and I have not seen sprinkles. But please comment below if you do know where I can get some healthy sprinkles. Oh yeah. And you know what? You don't even need to have a birthday to enjoy this cake. It's just awesome. Look, it goes with my blouse. Oh, I love it. So there you go. A healthier, no sugar, no butter, and no flour birthday cake. So happy birthday for many, many more years to come. Okay, so the moment of truth. How did this cake turn out? Now, I know that because it is a healthier cake, I'm gonna have many, many, many birthdays to come. And that's what I'm wishing you if it's your birthday and if you're making the cake. Oh my God. It's really good. I'm gonna try not to have too much, but I love that I made it in the ramekin. So, portion control, baby. Oh my God. It's so awesome. Super fun to eat too. Try it. Let me know how you like it. And if you know where you can get sugar-free sprinkles for a cake like that, please comment below. I would love to know. Oh, this is so good. Thank God it's guilt-free. You can eat this whole thing, not get a sugar rush, but definitely a pleasure rush. So I'm gonna continue eating here like it's my birthday, because every day we're born again in the morning. New day. So happy new day to me. Cheers. Oh my God, it's good stuff.